Waste Management presents the opening round of the 2008 Parts Canada Superbike Championship. Getting set for our Armor Bodies Amateur 600 Sport Bike Final. Welcoming Armor Bodies, a brand new sponsor of this class this year. 36 amateur riders on the starting grid. The lights are green and they're away. Martin Grand, a little bit of a wheelie, will charge into turn number 1 with the lead. That is number 130 in second. Patrick Marquez out of Calgary. And then Yannick Gaudreau, number 74, there in third.
Grand getting the whole shot from the inside, cutting right across in front of the entire field. Fairly hairball intimidation move from the very start of the first lap of the opening round of the 600 series.
Through this right-hander, he runs wide. Here's Marquez on the inside. Will grab the lead. Martin Grand went very wide in that turn. That opened a door for the Calgary rider Marquez on that number 130 Suzuki. That is a bike that he's borrowed from pro rider Zenna Nelson, but he's got it running up front. Martin Grand, the early leader, now shuffled to second. Yannick Gaudreau out of Quebec still running in third.
Marquez on that elderly GSXR Rent-A-Racer showing plenty of speed. Remember, nobody knows the track. Coming all the way from Alberta, he has no disadvantage. They're all learning it for the first time, Pat.
And look at Martin Grand going into the carousel. He was late braking. It has closed right up here on Marquez as they work up through Wilson's corner. Onto the start-finish straightaway. It's just a bike length or two separating the front-running three riders as they work back into turn 1, and Grand on the inside. A very aggressive passing move by Grand. He swings wide and Marquez will retake the lead. So they're playing shuffle to deck up front. Marquez now back out in front after Grand had grabbed the lead.
Not clear that any of our front runners have their lines completely sorted out, so that leads to lots of side-by-side running. Remember that Gaudreau won a race this way last year after lots of contact right in front of him.
And Martin Gaudreau is back there in the third place spot behind Marquez and Grand, and now joining the battle up front is the pole sitter from this class, Jody Christie on the Yamaha. Christie just 15 years of age. He is one of the rising stars in the series, and there goes Grand back around Marquez as they continue to swap the lead all over the racetrack. But now it's a four-way battle with Christie joining the fray.
Wide open at the top of the spoon, one of the most difficult corners on the track, and Grande shows that he is not intimidated by those blind entries, picking up the lead.
Martin Grand, number 898, continues to lead here on lap number 4. He got a reputation last year, Colin, for being a very aggressive rider. And there you see Jody Christie going through on the inside to grab that second place position. So Christie on the charge after getting off to a bit of a slow start. Martin Grand still running out in front, but he ran wide there in the carousel. And Christie is all over him as they come back onto the start-finish straight. Oh, and Grand goes way over to the left, almost brushes the wall, but leads back into 1.
Last lap, Grand blocking here in the tight right-hander section of the track as they head down towards the hook. Christie all over him, looking to make a move. This is now or never time, half a lap to go.
Martin Grand, number 898, last year's Suzuki SV650 national champion, leading here with less than a lap to go. Christie is putting on a real charge. Marquez, number 130, the Calgary rider there in third. Here comes Christie. He sets him up going through the left-hander, grabs the lead, runs wide. Grand right back around the outside will retake it, going down into the carousel here on this final lap. Christie has got one last shot at him, coming out of Wilson's on the start-finish straightaway. We'll see if he can do it. Grand, number 898. Checkered flag out at the line, and Quebec's Martin Grand, yes, will hold on for the win. Christie right behind there in the second place spot.
So Grand is confirmed as our victor in the opening round of Armor Body's Amateur 600 Sport Bike by half a wheel length from Christie. Marquez is third from Gaudreau, and Sean Huffman on another GSXR 600. Ephraim Ellenbogen, Frankie Horwath, Yvonne Carrier, Kiri Martinez on a Honda, and Les Cyr on her GSXR round out the top 10.
My third start was good, and well, my bike was not fast enough, and I get past 2 times on the straight line, but well, I tried to keep my position, just finish third. It's good because it's my first race.
Really have to thank my dad and my mechanic Jim. They work so hard to get me up here, and my dad's putting 110% into it all, and it's awesome. So I'm hoping to get a win under my belt by the end of the year and hopefully get the championship. We'll see.
I knew Jody was behind me, and this kid is very, very fast. Honestly, that's going to be a nice season. Very, very cool season.
In his first ever start at Amateur 600, Gauguin leads the championship from Christie and Marquez, who's got to be happy heading to his home track, Race City, Alberta, for round 2 of the series. Local ace Ephraim Ellenbogen is 6th in the standings with his Suzuki from Horvath, Carrier, Kiri Martinez from New York, and 10th overall Genevieve Letzier.